Hey everybody, welcome to Stoned React. So glad you're here joining me today. So the big question is, are you shocked that Chantal is back in Canada? Let me know down below. I wasn't shocked at all. I'm totally not surprised. I can't imagine that it's easy for her to live in Kuwait for various reasons. So we're going to get into this live and see what she has to say. I'm actually going to speed it up because it's over an hour. Well, it's an hour long. Okay, let's get into it.
Hello, here we go. Jamaican is crazy, Natalie. That's a good one. Hey, Living Laura, how are you? Tuesday's gone. Whoa, this shirt is bad. Oh my gosh.
So this one's called Jamaican Chicken Patty Lunch.
My baby's gone.
Bees. So she's back to beezin.
Hey, no flower. I'm glowing? I don't see it.
Hi, hi, hi.
Thank you. Hey, Noelle.
Oops, I did it
That's a
again.
long answer. Hi, Energy, Paquito, Talia, hello, Brooke, Michelle, Dirty. Everyone's coming in all at once. Ashley's World, Era Trends, Living Laura, Heather, He's Golden Girl, Kiki, Kiki, Kiki.
Hey, I'm going to
You're in
speed
Moscow?
through
Nice
the
day.
hi, 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 hi.
Cold.
Okay,
Cola
she's having
flavored.
a cola
What does that mean?
flavored drink.
I always say that. Hi, Tangerine. Lindsay, 34 months loyalty bees or Canada bees. Yes. Thank you, Lindsay. That's a lifetime. 34 months. Where is it? Bees. If you're a hamster, it's a lifetime.
Like, don't you feel like she's right back in her normal environment? Like, this is where she belongs in Canada. She seems so much more happier, so much more in her environment. I don't understand her constant desire to go back to Kuwait, but let's see what happens this time around. Let's see how long this lasts.
Thanks, Lindsay. Bismillah. Doesn't have a yeah, I'm Italian in Canada. Doesn't have much flavor. Not right now, Tiffany Dawn. Maybe later. Oh, there's gonna be a snowstorm. I know. This is chicken. Bismillah. What's a burnout? Thanks, always. Vanessa. Hi, Kitty. Hi, creepy. Oh, you too have a great day. Tiffany. Oh no, are you okay? Hi, Monica. Welcome, salam. Shaquille. Hey, Mike. How are you? Brenda. I'm eating Jamaican chicken patties. All age old.
Of course she is. She's eating Jamaican chicken patties. It sounds, ugh, I don't know. We'll see.
Hi, Master Shredder. Your membership. Oh no, Tiffany. Oh, that's okay. I mean, if you're in the hospital, come on. I just wish you well.
Yeah, you wish her
No.
well. Go ahead.
I can't fast. I know you're gonna think. No, it's true because, like I explained yesterday, I have to take medications that like I need to drink water. I tried fasting and I just like felt so dizzy.
Do any of you believe that at any point during Ramadan that Chantal, aka Foodie Beauty, actually fasted? I don't believe she did. I don't even think she could go a few hours without food. Like, she just dreams about it all the time. It would be an absolute nightmare for her to have to fast. So I don't believe for 1 second that she even fasted.
Because like I couldn't drink water, and I'm like, how am I gonna take my medications? Like I can't do it, you know.
Yeah, really, it's so unhealthy. I mean, you can't even drink water on the fast. So you already have all these medical issues. Why would you even, you're exempt from it anyway. So why would you put yourself through that?
But I didn't want to talk about my fasting because people judge me, you know. But so I just kind of avoided it. Like I didn't want to rub it in, but like you're gonna see me eating, so I have to tell you. Hi, Gemini Gem. Pasta Kiki. They're so good. These I don't know. So this is my lunch. Just leave me alone right now. Oh, did you like it, Italian Tippets, the airline?
Oh yeah, guys, if you get a, ooh, I should get this screenshot. This is a good one. All right. Now I forget what I was going to say. Okay, never mind.
No, I'm not getting the mansion. You know how much that cost? The fact that I didn't get that house was. Is there a cop here? There's like an official. Okay, with the.
I'm assuming that over the next however long she's still in Canada, that she's going to be getting fast food from all her favorite places so she can indulge in those things. Of course.
Fine intervention.
Stuff your face.
You know what I mean? No, well, it's not that it's not the difficulty. It's that I have medical issues, like I do.
But why did you even go in with the idea that you were going to fast? I mean, it's so, I mean, even people that are not Muslim that know about Ramadan and understand the fasting will know that you would have been exempt from it. Okay? If you have health issues, especially water, I think as a diabetic, you have to drink a lot of water. You tend to be thirsty, I think. So, and I could be wrong, but that's what I believe I've heard. Um,
And if you can't fast, then like if you have medical issues and you can't fast, then you're excused on it.
well, why did you even try
Yeah,
to
it's nice
start?
eggplant. I know I look weird. Yeah, I bought some new clothes, but they're kind of big. I bought a size up, just in case.
Don't you find it interesting that Chantal always seems to return to Canada at the most convenient times, like Christmas, her birthday? You know, times where what does she normally get? Lots of gifts, right? It is interesting because if you watch the pattern, she tends to go home when there's some type of holiday or event or something like that where she knows the attention would somewhat, if not all, be turned on her and she would be benefiting from that.
Look at my head's kicking up. Ginger beer? I never tried it. Thanks, Dana. Natalie, I have to practice the way I practice and not have to answer to anybody. That's it, that's all.
But
Nut
that's the
salsa?
thing. See, that's the thing. From my knowledge, Islam isn't one of the. It's pretty black and white. The rules are pretty clear. The beliefs are pretty clear. Like I don't think there's any like area where you go, well, you know, you can customize it this way, you can customize it that way. They pretty much all believe in the same way. Like I don't, I like. She's now trying to individualize her faith within Islam instead of learning and growing through her faith and changing through that growth. She instead wants to like customize it to give herself exemptions from things that otherwise would be seen as we know haram, right? Like smoking weed. She will give, you know, she will find every excuse to be like, I'm going to observe it my way, and in my way it's totally fine to smoke weed. And next, you know, she'll be showing her ass and pussy and she'll be saying, you know, in my version of Islam it's okay. I mean, I don't know. I mean, she's got a supposed husband who is into poo poo, so you know, I won't be surprised.
No. Hmm? No. Anyway, hi GH. I look like a librarian. What section of book are you looking for? Really cheeky? I find I look like I'm like 50, if I'm honest. So,
Well, you are starting to look your age.
Gemini Gem, remember for
You know,
25
you
months?
are
Loyalty
maturing.
teaser.
You are getting older. I mean, that's expected. You're 40, right? She's 40. She's 10 years younger than me. And what's sad is it's going to get so much harder for her because I'm telling you, when you're overweight and when you start getting into your 40s, things really start to slow down. You start to really feel the aches and pains. I mean, we see it now. She's feeling it, but she was feeling it in her late 30s. But wait until she's in her 40s. If she does not address her weight issues, it's going to become increasingly difficult for her physically and as well mentally because you know, when you're in more pain, you get depressed. This like naturally happens. You feel horrible. You're unhappy. You know, it's not pleasant to be in constant chronic pain. You know, it does affect your mental health. So it will be interesting. I mean, look, she's getting in her 40s. She's getting up there. This is when the body starts to slow down. And we got to remember she had a full hysterectomy too, so she went into menopause far earlier than you normally would have.
Hi. Thank you. Ready, set, release. Thank you, Gemini Gem. I can't believe how long some of you guys have been here with me.
You have no idea how long some of us have
What
been
love this
here
one,
with
honey?
you.
Hello. Wait. Sorry, my notifications. I look happier. I'm just tired right now. Usually takes like a few days for my body to readjust. Like after sitting on a flight for like 14 hours, even just like after like 5 or 6 hours, my legs start to like I don't know. It's like I had compression socks on, but My legs feel so stiff and swollen for about 3 days.
Well, yeah, you are morbidly death fat obese. Sitting for that long is not good. You know, when you have your legs, bent and you're sitting in that position for, 8 hours, 10 hours, or whatever hours it is, it isn't good, especially for someone her weight. I mean, she could get a blood clot. She could get all kinds of problems. She's putting her body through this constantly with the travel. She has to like figure this crap out. But we know how she is, right? We know how she is. She doesn't listen to any of us. She doesn't even listen to people in her life that are really in her life that probably have given her great advice, and she probably never followed that either.
Oh, Applebee's, like, it's horrible. I'm gonna install the day in my apartment. I'm parked in the same spot as yesterday. Yeah, for now I have no choice. Joanne R, you suit blue. Thank you, Joanne R. That's nice of you. Thank you for the super chat. Yeah, I'm like, hi Taylor.
So I'm like on here on Twitter reading people's posts, and there's this one post which I thought was interesting from Ghost Crab. It says, "What married woman leaves her husband behind in a spur of the moment? Things thinks to move halfway across the world and finds her own apartment there, telling people she does not have a plan regarding her husband and when she will see him again." We all know her tourist visa was denied. So yeah, there's that whole thing with the visa too. I guess some people are speculating that the tourist visa or whatever visa she was on was denied, and that's why she had to come back. And then I think I saw another post about Kuwait doing a mass deportation. It was something in the news. I'm going to see if I can try to find it, and I'll bring it up. But yeah, what do you guys think? What what do you think's the reason why Foodie Beauty is back in Canada?
Marimar, what am I doing here? Yeah, I'll go for a walk. I'll pass. No, I'm kidding. Porch lock my those were a nice gesture. No, the chicken wraps were not a nice gesture. Why waste the food? Monica, these are so good. Brooke, if you can take a wild guess, I'll be so proud of you. Why do you think I have to be careful in the middle of nowhere? I landed on April 1st Italian. Will you arrive in Rome? Oh, I hope you had a good trip. It is long, I can imagine. Hi, Squeaky Prawn. I get Sam when I move into my place.
I can't find anything on that.
People have taken pictures of me. How can you say that? Hi, Lois. It's literally not in my head. I'm not usually paranoid. But, jeez.
Yeah,
I'm not going to say, like, Ottawa or Cornwall just now.
I wonder how long it will take for her paranoia to set in.
Or maybe somewhere else.
Somebody's following her.
It's been forever. Strumming Sam.
I hope nobody follows her. Please, people.
Well, if it's where I want to go, yeah. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Sorry. Oh my gosh. Give me a minute, okay? Because this thing wants to fall off.
Oh, she's gonna lose that phone.
I need a new sticky.
Yeah, my car thing does that too. I hate that.
I'm having a wardrobe malfunction. Can we Maldives? I don't want to walk around with my hijab insecure. Yeah, not secured. Thanks, Lolo. So, I was, out doing errands. And I thought there's one errand I have to do with the beezers. I have to get the Jamaican pink eyes.
You didn't have to do that for the beezers.
Some people have asked me about my health journey.
Yeah. Tell us your plan this time.
Basically, when it goes well, you'll probably know about it. If it's not so well, you'll know about it. Yeah, GH. I think I have to unblock a lot of people, don't I?
She's gonna unblock a lot of people. Get ready.
Duck puppet. I know, Angel's. Okay, I'm done eating now. I can talk. Hey, Angel's Beauty. Luck must be living life. I don't remember them. Really? Were they something else before? I'm not gonna put a wig over the hijab.
I know. Well,
Those are
why would you
Patty's
do
nicknames.
that? That would look stupid. Wig
Chris,
over
didn't
the
you hear my plane right
hijab.
Thanks, Anna. I wouldn't get Sam if I wasn't staying. Oh yeah, yesterday I left on a very dumb note.
How do you guys feel about her getting Sam back? I mean, it is like being on a really aggressive ping pong table with this woman. I swear to God, it's like we're getting smacked by the ball in every direction. Like, okay, she left Canada, in case you don't know, or maybe we need a reminder. She left Canada, abandoning two cats. One that was elderly, which a reactor channel got. And then there's the other cat, Sam, the one that she's talking about here, that she gave away to supposedly a foster. Um, I don't know if this supposed foster knew that it could possibly be a temporary or permanent situation with the cat. Because Chantal is so back and forth with everything. I mean, can you imagine you're the person who got her cat and she pulls this shit every time she comes back? This would drive me crazy. Alright, let me put her back on.
And I just got homesick. Because whenever you get accustomed to something, leaving it is hard no matter what it is. Even when I was at Katimavik and I had to leave after only like, was it 7.5?
I mean, you are a Canadian, Chantal. Just like I'm an American. If I move to another country, anywhere else, it would be quite an adjustment for me. I'm used to certain things being a certain way, and I've lived that way my entire life. So it would be very challenging to adapt to something that's very different. I mean, Kuwait is very different from Canada.
7.5 months or something. Excuse me. I was traumatized. I was like, I don't want to leave you guys. And now, like a year and a half, like my pets. It's like my heart's broken. If I'm here, my heart's broken if I'm over there sometimes because I miss some things here. So
Oh
no, I'm
yeah,
never leaving Sam.
yeah, yeah. Oh, you're never leaving Sam. That's you left Sam. So now she's okay. Let me go back to the cat thing. I didn't finish it, but she's gonna apparently get the cat back from this foster parent. She's gonna get Sam back. So she abandoned him the first time. Went to Kuwait, got another cat, got attached to that, abandoned that cat. Now is coming back here to get poor post traumatic stress disorder Sam back into her home. I mean, it's. Oh God, help us. Alright, go ahead. I'm done.
What Applebee's? Sorry, Mimi Pondu. Yeah, they're really good, the meat patties. You guys should try them.
No, running out there now to
Whenever they're
try
ready,
it.
I took them. You can buy them by the box, but I don't have an oven right now.
You think you got high yet?
The drink is not that great. I don't like it. Reginald, you're doing the right thing. Prioritizing. Well, that's the thing. Like, if I came back here, like, the thing is if I came back here, like, for my health, I have to actually take care of that.
But that's why I'm having a hard time believing how genuine you are this time because the last time you came, you were practically falling apart and you were so concerned about your health and you didn't care if it took a year or 2 years or however long. You had to address this and it was the most important priority item in your life. And what did you do? You went back to Kuwait. This is why I have a hard time believing you this time around because we've been through this how many times. But I can most recently say we have been through this the last time you came to Canada.
And it's just overwhelming right now, all the things I have to do to correct my life, So, when all I really feel like doing is honestly bed rotting and watching movies like Motel Hell and eating junk food, which I know that's not a way to live.
No, you don't want to do
all
that.
the time. You can live like that sometimes. So that gives me hope.
Bed rotting. Have I
Yeah,
ever
really.
bed rotted? Ew, sounds gross.
Oh yeah, I want a coffee. Speaking of which, not from Starbucks, but I do want. Honestly, I'm craving a chocolate cream cold brew from Starbucks if I'm honest. But no, there's so many other coffee places around here I can go. I think. Does I'm trying to think. What's around?
Well, she needs a place that has a
It's like so cold and
drive-through.
rainy here for the walk. You here for the monostar? Sometimes it's hard to hear me. I do have microphones. Should I wear one? I don't know anything about like when Sal is coming, etc. Don't have much information. Sorry. Right now I'm just here trying to live my life.
So she has no information on whether she will see Stella again, and if so, when. I don't I have to do a little research. I'm not quite sure why it is a Syrian refugee in Kuwait could not go to Canada, but apparently there is a reason. So I'm curious as to find out what that is. But I don't know. I don't even know what to think about this time because look, I wholeheartedly wanted to believe her last time, but here we are.
Hey, Jen Marie. Thank you. Tim Hortons.
Now you better check if they don't support Israel or not.
You know what I'm gonna do?
Ooh, that got loud.
I'm gonna pin it
Ooh,
onto my shirt like
oh my
that.
god, I got
There we
that
go.
down. Oh my god, that was so loud. Okay,
Can you hear me?
blew off my ear.
What? There we go. Okay.
Yeah, we can definitely hear
Oh,
you.
I know why. Because yeah, in my life,
Oh
there's been
no.
heartache
No,
and
no, no,
pain.
no, no.
Remember that song? I don't
No,
know if
no,
I
no,
can
no, no,
fake.
no.
Okay. Every breath you make.
No.
I want you to show me yes because he fits. Take time for you to adjust to like, getting used to how my face is fat and chubby. Oh my gosh, this is gonna fall. No, I can't be on long. I gotta get a new thing here. What a workout. I'm kidding. I look adorable. The nut salsa. It wasn't good, but real geezers appreciate your chin. So yeah, I'm wearing all new things. This is a new cardigan thing. No, it's not really a cardigan. Well, it is, but it's not a cardigan sweater. And it has pockets.
Yeah, her mama
And this is like
spoiled her good.
a navy and white striped shirt. And it's
So remember, it's her birthday. She went to Canada conveniently on or in around her birthday. Okay? I mean, she did the same thing during the holidays. Like, if you think about it, she like conveniently goes at these times where she knows she's going to get gifts, probably gift cards, clothes, shoes. You know, her mom's probably happy to see her. I mean, naturally, you see your kids, they come home to visit you. You want to spoil them, you want to love on them. And, and then she'll find some reason. Maybe Salah will, Scat Daddy will show his ugly horns again in the online community by trying to pick up one of her ladies. Who knows?
not super long, but the pants I'm wearing are high rise, so they go up to here and they have pockets in the black. And this is my new job of blue. I have a lot of navy blue. Hey, carved up. I don't know, my hair's like maybe to here, but it's thin. Let's go out dumpster diving when it's nice out. Well, here's the thing. Someone said that it was hard to hear me, so I've tried the microphones, but yeah, I don't know about that. Much better? They're loose pants. Did I forget my phone at Pennington's? Love dumpster diving. Yeah, but we're getting a snowstorm. Well, it's supposed to get a snowstorm, and it's very cold and rainy right now. Can't you hear the rain? Makeup? Yeah, I didn't feel like putting makeup on today, but I can at some point. You can put the microphone next to the road and drive by. I'm not cricket. The astronaut dress was my favorite. Which one was that? Astronaut dress? What is that? Hi, Colleen. 18. What?
Okay, turn
Hey,
it
Jessica.
back up.
Yeah. Oh, the glitter dress. Oh, the black and white. What? Hi, Rosa. Hey, Paul. Shopping. Thanks, Colleen. Where should I go?
We don't know. You got to
Color.
figure it
What's your
out.
favorite genre of music? I don't really have a favorite genre. But basically, I guess anything that's, like, I don't know. I like songs from all genres. Except, like, modern country, probably. I like 90s alt rock. I don't know. I grew up in those days. Torrid Torrid. Also the Paneer vendors. Oh, I love Paneer. I want to get some.
No, they're gonna get. Oh,
Anyway, I don't know. It's too like
Paneer.
rainy. I want to go for walks and things, but whenever it's nicer, I suppose. Yes, I'm Muslim.
Yeah, because eating what you just ate, that walking's just gonna burn all those calories off, right?
Country Drive. Hi, Lou. I'll organize things for us. But guys, basically, whenever whenever it's nicer and I have my own place, we will. Like, whenever I'm in my own place, I can do a lot more things, like live streams, like so. No, by Lane, I hate that song. I heard it only recently. This is Texas by Beyonce. I don't like it. Makes me feel uncomfortable. Thanks, Angel's Beauty. Exercise ball. Yeah. When the time is right, he'll come visit. That's very funny. That's very interesting, British Peanut. Cool, I match like camouflage with my teeth. No, no sewing because sometimes it's used in different contexts. Micro luxury villa. Yeah, I'm gonna have to like set up. It's like really stressful. Just like starting a whole like new life again. You know? Ugh. Yeah, they do have turmeric in the breading. Plus, this is like orange. It's like orange dye in my teeth. Like for my teeth to look decent, I have to really brush them and then use like mouthwash. Hey, chocolate. Hello. Did I miss anybody come in? Ramona Catherine. Did you bring YouTube clip button back home? Yes, I did. King Cobra grossing me out. I can't. I don't know. It doesn't gross me out, but no, actually, some things. Oh no, King Cobra. I'm thinking of someone else. I was thinking of DLF. Challenge myself to keep it nice and clean. Yeah, you sound like my mother. Yeah. Yeah, I have to challenge. Yes. I always say I'm going to. Yes, of course I will. Yeah. I really want to, you know. I'm like I said, you know, I say, okay, like it's so easy to just say, I'm going to come back home and work on my health and work on myself. So I have to actually like put into place a plan, no matter how overwhelming it is to try to organize myself, my life. For me, it's so hard. I don't know. My brain like doesn't function well when it comes to those kinds of things.
That's why you got to
I
go
get
to
less on my body there,
therapy.
except for my jilbab.
That's why you got to go to therapy, Chantal. You got to actually work on that part of yourself, the mental component of you. You got to work on that. Because until you do, you're not going to be successful. You're going to constantly fail. And we want to see you succeed. I know, like, everybody has this kind of hateful attitude. But in the end, people want to see you succeed. Okay? We want to see you get healthy. We want you to straighten yourself out. If you're truly a believer in Islam, be obedient, study, do your best to be a good person. You know what I mean? Like, learn, grow, all that kind of stuff.
If that was me, hey, not playing, you can do it. Thanks, GH. Excuse me. Don't buy much stuff. Yeah, well, true. Welcome, salam, Sarah Jean. Yeah. Why did I change my name back? Because I changed my
She's coming back to Canada.
A lot of things, and
She's coming back to Canada.
More my brand, you know, like it has more of a past, but so what? Everyone has a past.
Can I tell you how many times she has changed the name of her channel? And we go through this cycle all the time. She changes the name, then she goes back to Foodie Beauty. She always ends up back to Foodie Beauty. That's why I refuse to acknowledge her as anybody else except for Foodie Beauty, Chantal Marie. Like, that's it. I mean, that's who she is. She will always be that. In my mind, at least. Nope, thought I turned her on.
Thank you, that's not playing. The sound of rain. Yeah, it is nice.
Oh man, we're getting a lot of rain here.
Why did you originally upload a profile pic of you without the red and going? And also not to mention being married, like on a social media. Okay, so actually, yeah, I wanted to address that because I keep seeing people say that. Basically, the profile picture, I took that picture when I was in Canada last time.
Okay, so what she is answering is the question that, according to Heather, has asked, why did you originally upload a picture of you without the wedding ring and also not mention being married? I feel like you're not being totally honest. Okay, so this is going to be her response.
When I got that new sweater, and I had my ring off at the time, and I didn't think about it. You know, it happens, like I do that sometimes. So I did the picture. I sent it to Salah to show him the picture, and he noticed right away. He's like, no ring, you know. And I was like, oh yeah, sorry, babe. So I went and got the ring. I made him sound rude. No, he was just like, there's no, you forgot your ring, babe, kind of thing, you know. But I'm doing that for dramatic effect. Anyway, so then I put the ring on and took another picture. So you can see that obviously they're slightly different. So I just forgot my ring in the first one. He reminded me of that, and I went and put it back on. So then I changed my entire description because, like, for the Foodie Beauty, when I became Foodie Beauty again, because when I did Everyday Miriam, I wanted to be like more about religion and, you know, my journey as a revert. And then that just like became like overwhelming. It's like I just felt like, you know, judged a lot. Not judged a lot, but like, well, that.
Because she doesn't like it that there's probably Muslims out there watching this cluster mess of a person just be a horrible representation of someone who has joined the flock. And they're probably starting to give her a hard time. She's probably getting messages in her emails and I'm sure she still has her Instagram and all that. I'm sure she's getting an earful. And she doesn't like people telling her what to do. And that's just her trying to avoid other Muslims judging her. Oops, sorry, I thought I turned it on.
Yes, but that wasn't like the main motivator. I guess I just kind of grew tired of it, if I'm honest. Like, it's not content that I really, it's like I missed beezing. Like, I missed like the foodie beauty kind of content. So I didn't put anything, and I didn't want it to have anything to do with my religion. Not very much, like little mentions, but not like a focus, as a revert. Like, I wanted to keep like my religious beliefs private because it's really just between me and Allah.
I mean, how can you go from that switch? You went from Foodie Beauty, then you went to Everyday Miriam, and you wanted it to be about religion. Now you're saying I didn't want it to be all about religion, just little tidbits, drips here and there. I'm confused.
So that's why I wanted to do that. I didn't erase the religion because I don't believe in anything anymore. Like I said, like once I saw the signs and I believe in God, it's not something I can go away from. But sometimes people do stray from their religion. Like when I was Catholic, oh my God, hold on. Hold on. I never ever went to church. Okay, like ever.
From my understanding, is she wasn't brought up in a faith, believing home. Not saying like I'm talking about practicing faith. So I don't think she has much to compare her to.
It's just not something I enjoyed. I didn't do it, but I didn't really feel religious at the time. But if I have to work on my devoutness, or if I have to like do things, I have to do them on my own time, and so. Thanks, Daisy. I don't even believe in God right now. Yeah, there's moments where that make you question your faith. Of course, half late. Oops. So, but yeah, hello. There's moments in life, like if, something devastating happens to you, and, maybe for you guys, it was a joke, but for me, it wasn't, right? So I was, like, hurt by that. And I was like, what? You just question, like, really? Because, like, I don't know. I do sometimes just question it. It's normal. And it's, like, no one's business. You know what I mean? Stacey Lee.
Yeah, but you make it people's business by talking about it. I mean, you're saying it's nobody's business, but you make it people's business. You put it out there. And that's why people have conversations around it and ask you questions about things, because you put it out there. It's all you. I know you want to believe like yesterday didn't exist and everything you did in the past doesn't matter, but that's not reality.
What? Okay. Anyway. What? Your relationship with God is yours. It's very personal. Yeah, true. Hissy fits. That's all I'll say about that. Thanks, Nat's not playing. Yeah, they do. You do turn to God in your hardest moments too, half late, but sometimes you question the existence of God. A lot of people do that. It's totally normal.
Yeah, that's normal.
Like, what's your point?
Lots of people
I'm not
question.
free from Salah. Don't start bad mouthing him. Like, let's just not talk about him at all. Thank you. Yeah, Lindsay. Yeah, I believe in God. But sometimes, like, if you go through, there's been times where I've gone through something so difficult, like when my grandmother passed, I was like, angry and stuff like that, But in the end, yeah, of course. We're here for Chantal. Our opinion of Salah is irrelevant, Cynthia. Yes, thank you. The Jedi religion. Questioning is normal and healthy. Nosferatu, I don't know. People are going to say that. But, like, I think people from this part of the world, like, a lot of people think that, Middle Eastern men or Arab men, they have this, like, stereotype. There's a stereotype out there that they're controlling. That's why. That's why probably people think that,
I don't know. The Middle Eastern men I know seem to be, I'd say, possessive, maybe. They're not interested in sharing you, Chantal. It's just, and I don't think it's just Middle Eastern men, but yeah, I guess you could say they're, I don't know. I don't have a good way to describe it, but I understand what she's saying.
But yeah, Trixie. Yes, I'm still married. Married! I am, yeah. If that ever changes, I'd have to tell you guys. But I don't know. I still talk to Peace, yes. Yeah, some people are atheists, Leslie, true. My dentist is from Iraq, he's very kind, nice. People need to respect him as your husband. Yeah, you can like who you like and, think what you want. Yeah, Shannon, I do. Deborah. Yeah, it is difficult, like, being in a relationship if you're not well yourself, because exactly, like, in a marriage you take care of each other, but it's, when you become more unhealthy than the other person, then it loses the balance. Like, I need to have similar energy levels to him. Like, I believe that for the dynamic to be truly healthy, you know? So yeah, like you also can't, like, unless you like really start loving yourself and taking care of yourself properly, like, you can't love somebody for truth, like how they truly like deserve to. Farm boy bees, yeah, we will for sure. Here's inshallah. I do look like Amy Ramadan today.
She's sharing her wisdom.
A lot of religions are controlled. Yeah, look at those like religious cults.
Oh, here we go. Don't go there, Chantal.
So as a 30-year-old healthy male. Yeah, exactly. Eat, pray, bees. Yeah, thanks, Sam. Nope. Get out of here, balls deep. Little doll, where comes Slam? Married 22 years, cherish your freedom. Amy Ramadan left YouTube, yeah. Run, do we sleep like Charlie Bucket's grandparents? We don't sleep that way. I never said we slept that way. I said we watch movies that way. Because
wait a minute. I gotta hear this again.
There's very simple. You ever heard of Occam's razor?
Wait, I gotta hear this again. All right, hold on a minute. All right, here we go.
Married 22 years, cherish your freedom. Amy Ramadan left YouTube, yeah.
Okay, so here is what she's laughing about. Brenda wrote, can you address the fact that you said you and Salah sleep head to foot like Charlie Bucket's grandparents in Willy Wonka? Okay. Let's see what she says. She's laughing.
Brenda, we sleep like Charlie Bucket's grandparents. We don't sleep that way. I never said we slept.
I'm thinking of that episode in Seinfeld. When Elaine sleeps with the guy who does the call wake ups in the morning, and she ends up having to crash at his place because the dolls are chasing her. That's what it made me think of.
That way, I say we watch movies that way because
that's how they
think
slept.
of it this way. Very simple. You know what? There's very simple. You ever heard of Occam's razor? There's very simple explanations for all of your theories.
Oh,
but
boy.
Instead, you choose to have this experience of making up all these crap theories that are so weird. They're very extravagant. They're very elaborate, okay, and very inventive. Okay. But okay. We watch movies that way because, listen, Salah doesn't have a Kirsh Kabir. And in Arabic, a Kirsh Kabir is your big belly and I have a big belly. So he doesn't have a Kirsh Kabir. Okay? He lays like this on his back and watches the movie. There's no Kirsh in the way. Fis XO. So then me, if I lay on my back like this, I have my chest and my belly in the way of whatever I'm watching, and it's not comfortable. I can't breathe like this. So I lay that way, kind of like on my side like a seal, and I look up at the TV. It's on the wall just in front of us. And then Julia, she sleeps like right here by me, and I pet her.
Oh, how cute. Oh.
Yeah. I couldn't breathe watching SJM stream last night where he cooked the plastic dinner. What? He did that again? A seal! Golden ticket in the next falafel order. That's the sight to behold. Can you take us shopping? Where? I need to go to Shoppers and get a mascara. Let's look at my...
She is so ridiculously happy right now. Like, are you hearing the energy? I mean, I know I have her sped up, but still, she sounds entirely different than she does in Kuwait.
Eyes are beady, especially with these glasses. Look like Bob Saget. I said Bismillah just now. Sometimes I forget. Look, is Bigfoot here? Really? That's not playing? Stop squinting? No. The weather is shit. I better go. Sorry for the language. And my thing keeps falling. Hello, Marquita from down under. Trip to the outhouse. Easy and easy. It sure isn't.
Wow, it's really coming down the rain.
Now I have Texas Hold'em in my head. I can think on. Let me put some stuff on. Going down, down, down. In the land of your imagination.
Oh my God, stop.
How does it go?
Okay.
In a world,
No.
if you there was I think it was in Scotland that it's welfare known. Did you guys ever see that? Grade 4 teacher. Late night visas. Yeah, just let me move in, okay? Alicia! Oh my god! Thank you! Hi girl, I've seen you smiling and giggling, looking forward to Canada bees. Thank you, Alicia! Wow, that's so nice of you, thank you! Pterodactyl, I love that name! You look lovely in glasses and stripes too. Thank you! We are so back. Thank you!
Ooh. She's Chantal.
Night call from the oh yeah! I forget. There's something inside you. It's hard to explain. Is that the one?
Oh my god.
But I'm scared now because I have to start from the bottom up now, you know, in a way. Again. Not really the bottom, I mean, I mean, I just have to like buy all new shit for my freaking apartment and stuff like that. Anyways, no more
Can you
horses.
imagine I mean, could you imagine restarting your life
True
like
lady.
that, like over and over again within, maybe 8 years? Like having to start completely all over again, buy furniture for an apartment, buy utensils, buy your body soap, buy your furniture, all that stuff. Like doing, I can't even imagine. Like she doesn't think to store. Well, I mean, some of her stuff is so disgusting, but the stuff that can be cleaned, not the sofa and stuff, but like tables and stuff like that, kitchen stuff, utensils, dishes, stuff like that. You would think she would get a storage and just keep that stuff. So every time she decides to reinvent herself and live a whole new life, she could just go to that store or have the pod deliver or whatever, and she could not have to go buy all new stuff. But again, we got to remember these are probably all tax write-offs for her because she'll make it part of the videos and blah 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 blah.
You miss my skits, Alicia? It's hard to explain. I'm talking about you, boy.
Shush.
But you're still listening.
No.
U-L-I-V. Can we go in your purse? Yeah, we'll have to go thrift shopping. Thrift shopping. Because, yeah, you can find like really nice things for cheap sometimes. I like winners, but sometimes it's expensive. Sometimes it's like mid-range, But we can go dumpster diving.
Oh jeez. No, not that again. Please don't start dumpster
Coffee
diving.
Please. Yeah, we can. I just have to find a coffee place. Can you do the beaver lady? Well, that works well.
Oh my god. Help us, please. Oh my god, she's so fired up.
What? Thank you. Thanks for the super chat. I honestly can't understand. I'm sorry. It's like you just hit random on your keyboard, but I cannot thank you enough for the super chat. I'm so happy. Why do you mean I'm free? I'm not free. I have to park somewhere in the middle of nowhere. These super chats are obscure. That reads like Chilean gypsy. Okay. To me, if somebody says something and they say one thing and do another, it's because I usually change my mind on what I want to do. But it's not a lie because at the time that I can proclaim that I want to do something, I have the full honest intention of doing it. It's just that there's some other kind of interfering hardship, whether it's my fault or it's not. It's in my control or it's not. Usually it is. Then that's irrelevant because it's still not a lie. If the honest intention was to do what you were saying or you were going to do, you know what I mean? Luxury Villa 2.0. I need to go.
Yeah, but you're turning it off and on like a ping pong table. We're just getting smacked either direction. You're just totally out of control. You don't realize that when you do these impulsive type of decisions that it actually disrupts your family as well. Like you're so selfish you don't even see it. Like if if I had a daughter and my daughter did that, it would be very stressful. I would be very upset. I mean, like, she doesn't understand that it affects and shakes up your family, close friends. The shock of it sometimes can be too much for people. I mean, I don't know. This woman, I swear.
Water. Yeah, that's going to be exciting, huh? Garage sailing? You think I'm bipolar? I need to get a psychiatric assessment, so I'm in the works on that.
I mean, are you telling me all these years Chantal has been like this all her life and she has never had a proper evaluation done on her mental health? You're telling me this woman does not know what mental health concerns she has? I'm sure she even got evaluated probably in high school.
Luxury Villa. I was annoyed. Oh my god! I'm annoyed. It's like uncanny. I can't now. Oh my gosh. Oh. No, I like sometimes I was thinking I want to go back to Kuwait. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, like last night, but I worked through it.
Good.
Because like logically, just right now, this is the best thing for me, especially after I invested a lot of money, in getting here, and my car and just a lot of things. Like that would just all go to waste. Like why would I get my car fixed right now if I wanted to go back? Like it doesn't make sense,
I don't know.
I have all these plans already set in motion, so I can't just go back. But yeah, part of me wants.
Chantal, do you remember the last time you were in Canada and you ordered a crap ton of stuff from online for which your family was burdened with the responsibility of returning? I mean, you remember that, right? So, no, I actually wouldn't be surprised if you went and took drastic steps and then suddenly flipped the cards the next day and decided to do something entirely different. no matter how much it disrupts people's lives. You don't care. You think it's just you. That whole thing, your impulsivity, that behavior ended up impacting your family because they were stuck with the results of that. All right, let's go back.
I wanted to run back to what was familiar because, like, after not being here for a year and a half, it doesn't feel that familiar here, you know? I don't know. It feels like things have changed, but they haven't really. It's weird feeling. I don't know. Remember that. You guys are mean. I'm not anyone's bummy, but who doesn't want someone to take care of them? You know? And usually men want that. So.
I can tell you one thing, Chantal. A man definitely does not want you to act or behave anyway like his mother. Okay? Trust me when I say that. He doesn't want a mommy. He wants a wife.
Some of you guys are weirdos. Sam! I can't wait to squeeze him. Oh my gosh, I wonder what he's going to think of me. He'll get used to me again. He was close to me. So I'll never leave him again. And Julie, I'm not leaving her. I guess I'm going to take very good care of Sam.
God, leave that cat alone.
I'm going to take him to get his nails cut, I think. Although he's a pretty good boy. BBJ wasn't because she would always freak out. You know, so. I couldn't do hers, but. I think he might not remember me. I don't know. Oh, I didn't say that. Yeah, probably Applebee's. Hi, Tracy Diets! But I don't know for sure, you know? So nice to see you in good spirits. Thank you so much! That's very generous of you. I appreciate that. Thank you for the super chat. No, Bebis. Unsolicited advice, do not fast until you see a doctor or diabetic. Yeah, exactly. I mean, but my doctor told me the last time I was there in Kuwait, like the medication he's putting me on, I have to drink a lot of water with it and take it with food.
And knowing that, why did you still continue to fast or pretend to fast? I mean, it makes no sense to anybody. We all know this. We're just asking, why did you take us through that fake journey of fasting when you actually didn't do it? Why don't you just be honest? You lie too much. You have to try to be honest up front, right from the beginning.
So, I have it with me in my bag. Genumet and Cyberlex. Oh, I'm going to take that now. La Croix. Whoever said La Croix and corrected my French is going to get it. It's a Jersey one, Chinny Fondue. Calling me Chinny. We are big pills. I got to take it now. I'm supposed to take it with food.
Well, you just ate.
I gotta get water. I can't take a big pill like that with soda. Applebee's. You're right, Lady Elaine Fairchild. WrestleMania bees. I got this. Fast food bees. I just had patties. Okay, I have things to do. Like, especially when I first get here, you know. But! My sciatic nerve! I was just sitting for a while. No, I'm not gonna move back to the villa. That place had 1,000,000 stairs.
Yeah, that did have a lot of stairs.
Thank you, MJ. Hi, C-Meals. GH. I'll probably be live again maybe later. We'll see. The jet lag. Yeah. I don't feel good. I should be eating healthier. Thanks, not playing. My face looks sunburned. I have rosacea. Hi, Laurel. I like I like wearing glasses because they feel like I can see. I can see clearly. Yeah, chairlift. Yeah, right. I want to hover around. I want to be on a hover around commercial.
Oh my god.
I don't know. You ever see those? Am I still jet lagged? Yeah, like I can't. Yeah, I just feel
okay.
So
somebody's gonna get one of those hover rounds and have Chantal sit on it. You know that's gonna go out there.
I did already eat. Now you've got me singing "Wanna Know That Love Is Wild." Italian, yeah, and pasta. Yeah, Trixie. Yeah, exactly. Canadian time. Thanks, Faye. You guys are sweet. Yes, I'm still married. Okay, but my relationship I'm gonna keep like completely offline. That's why I removed it also from. I removed that and religion off of my roster in the about. That's what I was talking about, because also mainly, you know, I like my channel Foodie Beauty. I didn't want it to be about those things. I wanted it to just be what I put in the description, like, you know, plus like shopping stuff, like live stream beezing. I just want to bees, like, basically. So yeah, you know, wasn't because like I broke up with him. I mean, I guess I can't blame people for wondering, because like you don't live my life, so you don't know. So all you have to rely on is like tea, you know. But no, yeah, I'm still married. If that changes, I'll let you know. I mean, you know. So.
Well, we don't just rely on tea. We also rely on history, your behavior. We rely on what it is that you show us. We rely on our speculation. It's a lot of things that many of us rely on.
Yeah. I'm still married. You know. Um, yeah. I don't think that's not the real plain cheeseburgers. I don't think it's the real one. But how can we tell? Beezing is having just like beezing. There's no how do we have to come up with a definition, but we have to think this through. Are there any scholars here?
You already
Hi,
did
Chandra!
that.
You're babysitting? Oh, okay. Well, no problem. I'm gonna get off too. Because yeah, I gotta go for now. But thanks for saying hi. Have fun with the little ones. I already explained the no ring. I took the first picture had no ring because I had my ring off at the time, and then I showed it to Salon. He reminded me I had no ring on, so I took another one with the ring on.
But it's like the same exact picture.
Ted, oh, hi, Ted. Behaving in for. No, it's not you plain cheeseburger. How can we tell? Well, hello if it is you. Look at the profile. Do you still have the Song of Sam? I can't look at it from here. Oh, welcome back, plain cheeseburgers. XXL Beezer. Oh, welcome back. Hello.
Huh.
So
plain cheeseburger came back. Yeah, I see him in the chat.
Crap.
Think the old crew is gonna come back?
Thank you. XXL Beezer. That's hilarious. No, it's XXL Beezer. No, I'm not the worst. I look more live? I don't know. That's interesting. I don't know. Call out my name. Call out my name. I'm never listening to those songs again. I'm traumatized. Ew. Anything to do with that time of my life. Like, no. Ew. I was asleep for a long time. Yeah, Sam is returning, inshallah. Well, when I get my place, I have to let them know, and then I have to go get the big, fat, cute neckbeard Beezer. That's how we feel about Kuwait. I guess a lot of you didn't like it, but I mean, I can't live my life not doing something. I love exploring, But hey, Fernanda. I just have things to do. Exploring the long road. Yeah, maybe someday we can do all that. Say I'm going to be a Muslim weaver. We can get him a dish dasha. Can't wait to see his pink nose. Beach legs! Beach legs! Why did you guys hate Kuwait? Honestly, just boring. I didn't do enough stuff.
You were different there. Why do we think that we didn't like the Kuwait arc? I would say for me, I think she's just different there. I don't think she's in her proper environment. I don't think she's happy. I felt like it was so fake. Like just even the chemistry between the both of them didn't seem to flow properly. It seemed extremely faked. It felt staged. It felt awkward. It felt cringy. And then all the stuff that Scat Daddy did, and all the things that he said, the disgusting behavior, the horrible things he said about Christians. So yeah, there you go. But I'm curious what you guys think. I mean, there's probably a ton more reasons.
I'm not even. No, I don't think so. I don't. No. Just some he was being fostered, Lindsay. Thailand, he's. Soft-spoken Chantal. Modest beezin. Stuck in the house. Yeah, maybe I didn't do enough, But yeah, my health wasn't much better, eh? No, I'm not divorced, pickle. Queen of Beezing. I'm back in Canada, yeah. Queen without a car is boring, yeah. Didn't seem like yourself. Your mental health wasn't great. Alpha seated. That's okay. Bye, plain cheeseburger. Nice to see you back. I already talked a lot of reasons, pickle, but I wanted to work on myself, and yeah, I was a bit depressed about I didn't feel like I was doing much, and I don't have any good healthcare there, so a lot of reasons. The summer's gonna scare the crap out of me.
Remember when she used to go off on us about the Kuwaiti healthcare, how awesome it was, how it was nothing. It was only like $160 for me to go to the clinic. I would guess that it got expensive for her when she started getting the injections. I would imagine anything beyond a typical appointment, blood draw, stuff like that is probably very costly if you don't have a type of insurance that would cover it in Kuwait. That's what I would imagine. I think that, yeah, it's probably cheap and okay and reasonable, just going for a doctor's visit. But if you have to have imaging done or anything beyond that doctor's appointment, it's probably going to cost you.
Yeah, I know, I've been out more, yeah. Thanks, Miss Jessie. You give your up your independence. Well, to a degree, yeah. But that's okay. Oh, he misses me. We miss each other. But I just have to keep thinking of, well, myself. Selfishly, you know.
Yeah, you're good at being selfish.
Yeah. So when I get my place, it's doing well, Mimi. When I left my place, what was I gonna say? No. When I have my place, I will cook and stuff like that. I don't know, Lindsay, maybe someday. I'll go nuts. It's gonna be a culture shock, yeah. Every time you get sad, just look at the forecast in Kuwait. True. When are you going to get a place? Very soon, hopefully. Just give me about a month. The gas prices are crazy here. Sorry. Okay, guys. I'm not marrying Pete's, even if I was single. I'll never remarry ever. Never, if anything ever happened.
Yeah, right.
Hi, Kitty. I'll change my mind.
Lies, lies.
Well, I've already changed my mind a lot of times, half like.
Yeah, you do.
So
daily, hourly. It changes constantly.
Yeah, of course, Brenda. That's why I'm black. I mean, black. That's why I'm back. Excuse me. Pamela! Yeah, I wanted to, like, I don't know. We'll see. I don't want, no, remarried, gross. I don't. No way. I could never be that way again. That has changed for sure. Like a real genuine. It's all genuine, but like that for sure. I'd like, you know, there's no way. That part of it.
I don't know.
What? The trees, the snow. Yeah, it's nice. Trolls. Yeah, I'll film it, Lindsay. Okay, I better go, guys.
So, Cole wrote, so what weed are you smoking? All right, guys, I'm going to end this here. Feel free to put your comments below. Thank you very much. Please like the video if you enjoyed it, and please subscribe if you like the content. Thank you very much, and have a wonderful evening.